This is a video tutorial on performing a count using SwiftCount. First thing we do is we go into the count module and then we click on create new count. So the wizard is going to walk us through creating the count. This is, give it a name, we assign a target completion date, we select if one or multiple users are going to do it. I'm just going to create one, and then we decide what type of count do we have for all the items or categories or specific location or custom. Custom would allow us to pick and choose which products we want just using a selection. So for now, let's say by category, for example. I'm going to click on continue, so it shows me all my categories. I just want to do my office supplies. I'm going to continue. This is asking me if I want to have this as a recurring count, if I want to do it on a regular basis. So let's say for this time no, but if I selected to do it every month, it would give me the option to select the month and select when I want it to end. And as long as I don't end it, every month it'll create that count automatically, exactly the way that I'm doing it right now. Click on continue, and now the wizard is telling me that I've created my account and everything is done. All I have to do is click on create to actually process and create the count. Now the count is here and it's showing as active. What we're going to do now, if we wanted to see what's in that count, we just click on view and we can see the details of all the items. So far we have counted nothing, and our discrepancy is nothing because we haven't done anything. So we have the ability to see percentage completion and percentage accuracy. The percentage completion is how many items that we counted as in this case, if I counted 100%, I would count 3 items. And accuracy depends on how many the system thinks I have versus what I count to give me a percentage of accuracy. So we're now going to go and perform the count on the mobile device. So we're now ready to perform the count on the mobile device. So I have the mobile device here. The count has shown up on my mobile device. I just tap on it and then select from my count listing which one I'm going to do. Obviously here I only have one, so I tap on it. And what I can see is I can see the 3 items that I have, because I did it by category. So had I had a barcode, I could just tap on the little barcode scanner here and scan the barcode. It will prompt me to track my camera. I can scan the barcode and it'll go to the item directly, or I can just start my SwiftCount and it'll just go through the list of products that I'm counting. So when I pick an item here, I have the option to use a smart keyboard. So for example, if I wanted to put 31, I would put 25, 5, and 1, which basically gives me 31. If I make a mistake, all I have to do is just shake my device and clear it, because I wanted 31, not 32. So there's my 31. The other thing that I can see on this screen is I see a little calculator, so I can tap on the calculator and alternate the keyboard. So here I can actually add another 6 or whatever I want to do. It's a multiplier. I can tap and hold any of the number to bring in a multiplier. So for example, if I tap and hold on the 5, it's going to apply a multiplier. So if I wanted to put a larger quantity, I can use that, or I can also apply negative quantities. If I want 500, I just tap on the 500, and now it shows me 537. To accept that item and move on to the next one, all I need to do is just swipe from right to left, and then it goes on to my next item. The other thing I can do is when I put my quantities, I can click on the little checkbox at the bottom and it'll do the same thing. At any time I can go back to my main menu. I can swipe up and decide to only see the products that I have not counted, so it's going to show me that. Or I can swipe down and it's going to show me not only what I've counted, but if anybody else was doing the count, I can see it at the same time. And to get rid of the screen, I can just swipe up. As a matter of fact, if I had a mistake, I can just swipe down, pick the item, modify it. So I shake my phone to clear the number that I counted, and then just put the right quantity, and again accept it. Now my count has been updated and I'm able to see. So at the same time, I don't know if you noticed on the background, but as I'm scanning things are changing automatically on the portal, and that's how somebody managing the count would be able to see everything that's going on directly from the portal. So let's go back and continue. So I have my last item. I tap on it to go back into it, and again I could have scanned it. So I'm going to count this one and swipe, and that's it. My count is now automatically completed, and all I have to do now is go back to the portal and complete it. So So from the portal, I can see everything that I've counted. If I go back to my count listing, I see that this count is now complete. 100% completion, 253% accuracy because I scanned a lot more products than I actually had. And then the options that I have here is I can process a count or I can do a recount. If I wanted to do a recount, let's say for example I'm not happy with that quantity, I can just click on it, click on recount, and then create a new recount. So what that will do is as soon as I assign the recount to a user, there's a mini wizard that's going to help me create the recount as a regular count, but that'll be integrated within the same count. Automatically when I created a recount, what just happened is on my tablet, on my device, the recount was created and I got a notification to go ahead and count it again. So I can just go back. It's only coming up with the item that I had counted before. So I haven't recounted it yet. So if I go and recount it, so I just completed my recount. When I go back to my count, I can now review my recount. And from here, I can see that I counted 210 the first time, and then 200. I can select which one is the one that I want to accept, and then reconcile it. I go back to my count detail. My new counted quantity is actually the quantity that I had. I see all my discrepancies. And if everything is good, the last step is to just process the count. When you click on process count, depending on the integration that we have, if we're integrated to an accounting package, it will automatically post an inventory adjustment into that accounting package. If we're doing it with Excel, we'll have the ability to download a file, an Excel file with the recount. And we can also export it to PDF and get what we call our discrepancy report, so we're able to print and see what we've counted. And once we finish the count, then the count is no longer available in our count list. The counts are no longer visible, but if we wanted to see the history of the count, we can always go back to our analytics module and take a look at what was counted, what was recounted, and everything that was actually done. That will be covered in a different video.